Hey guys, Darth Gloric here, back with part 2 of my Dishonored 2 Undetected Run playthrough. So last time, we met up with Corvo once again and his now confirmed daughter, Emily. And in the first game, I feel like I'm not even positive if they alluded to it or not, but like maybe they did, but like I feel like a lot of people probably suspected, well, it was confirmed in this game, Emily is actually Corvo and the Empress's daughter, so can confirm. But there was possibly the old Empress's sister, apparently she has a sister, and there was a hostile takeover, and Emily, the true Empress, is now an outlaw and hunted after the coup. And so that's a problem. And so now Emily is on the path of vengeance, and obviously we're doing high chaos, and she's, she's on the quest for blood. However, we're also trying to do this like a ghost. So initially in the first one, I wasn't sure if I was committed towards doing it, but by the end of it, I had decided that I kind of wanted to. But when I was editing the video, I was like, you know what? No, let's fully commit to this. I'm calling it Undetected Run. It's in the thumbnail. That's the point. So now we're committed. Now we are going to actually try and do this, because the achievement we're going for, in case you're curious, is it's like close to the bottom here. Let's see. I think it's this one. There we go. Finish the game without being spotted. So that's what we're going for, is the shadow achievement. Because technically this game would definitely be one that I could probably 100%. There's a few of these that are going to be really difficult. Like, I was looking at this, like this one maybe not, because if you get the achievement with enough practice, I'm sure that you could just do that one. There's my favorite moron on his motorcycle, by the way. That's like lap number 5 of the day. I'm not even kidding. But like a lot of these aren't that bad. Finishing the game without supernatural powers would be I imagine would be quite difficult. And we're going for this one, but like, because you do have to finish the game in low chaos, but like, one of the ones that seems really difficult to me is this one. Cast possession once, chaining between human, hound, rat, fish, and bloodfly. That's like so specific. Like, and look at that, 0.39% of gamers unlocked this. Like, damn. Anyway, and so I could probably 100% this in time. Like, I do have to do a low chaos run, and I do have to complete it with Corvo. The problem is that I'm not nearly as interested in playing as Corvo or in doing it in low chaos. So it's like, I don't know if I care enough to do so, but like, it does make it more fun for me to try and do this, like, try and actually, go for going for the ghost, that shadow achievement, you know what I mean? So like, actually trying to give it a go. Anyway, so we locked in the very end of the last episode, we locked in the closest runes, so... We locked in the closest runes, so that's what we're headed towards. Also, on my other screen, I now have I found a cool little Steam guide where someone listed all of these special actions for each mission. It doesn't necessarily tell you how to get them all, but it does tell you just what their names are. For instance, in the first mission, like, there is a special action called Jesamine's Words, which is play an audiograph from the old Empress. And so some of them, it will tell you like where to find them, like for that Jesamine's Words one in the first mission, easy to miss. It's on top of the cabinet by Emily's bed in the safe room, like that kind of thing. But a lot of them don't. He doesn't tell you specifically how to get it, but like a lot of them, it's pretty self-explanatory. Like in this one, there's Hypatia's apartment. Explore Dr. Hypatia's apartment. So somewhere in here, there's an apartment for Dr. Hypatia, which I would assume we meet later. I don't totally remember. But I'm not necessarily gonna try and like get every single special action, because some of them are tied to doing the low chaos, don't kill your targets special action, because there's a lethal and non-lethal way of taking care of targets in this game, in case you were trying to do a run without killing anybody. And obviously we're not going for any of those. So some of these special actions are going to be tied towards doing the non-lethal way. So it's not like I care about doing them specifically, but having the list nearby can be convenient for me, because it's just kind of cool to see some different things, and it would be neat to miss as few of the special actions as possible. So I have a little list next to me just to help me keep track. Anyway, well, it's up there, but I say we explore. The frick was that?
If that was lunch, and I'm a filthy blood fly. And that's all I'm gonna say about it.
Uh-huh.
It's a new thing, needing money.
It is different. Obviously, I don't need to eat. I'm full on health. Oh, I was like, what the frick? Sorry, it just seemed like there would surely be something secret behind here.
Somewhere in the room is being served. He is but a boy. Needing leave him lie.
Thank you.
He is late with the tea.
Oh, well, shame on him. Right, well, good thought. Anyway, I don't know if people are going to freak out if I pull the heart out, but I feel like they probably would, so we're playing it safe.
I'm getting tired of the sound of my own voice. It's like I'm talking to a stone wall for all they listen.
Well,
New restrictions are now in place due to the
sorry to hear that.
assassinations conducted in the name of the former Empress, Emily Caldwell, and carried out by the former royal...
Oh, so an easy way to tell if you're detected, by the way, is in stats. You'll see there it says stealth, it says spotted by enemies 0, assassination 0, that kind of thing. So that will be the easiest way of saying if like something you did counted. And obviously we will be using the quick save, quick load thing a lot. So.
I should get a longer break. I count on my bad feet.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Complain to someone.
Ah, okay. We're just looking around here.
Hey there. What have you got for me?
Sorry. Give 5 coins. Why should I? I mean, here you go.
Oh, you're kind. Thank you. If you want to get past that wall of light, I've heard people sneaking through this blood fly infested apartment. Going through there will get you to the other side of that Grand Guard checkpoint.
Oh, thanks, man.
Let's hope you never need help.
I'm just, looking through your stuff. Don't mind me. Alrighty.
He was never a good man. But surely, he didn't deserve this.
Maybe so. Alright. Still, it was interesting to get the, you know, to get that. I'm pretty sure I already knew that, but, you know, it was kind of neat.
Come here.
I'm assuming she was outside.
Your face is not my affair.
Hey.
Customer with coin, I bet.
Alright, tutorial, the black market. The money you collect can be spent at black market shops to buy and upgrade gear. Find blueprints as you explore and use them at black market shops to unlock new upgrades to buy, including masterwork upgrades. Alright, upgrades.
You want blueprints for better weaponry?
Okay, so there is a crossbow accuracy upgrade, there is extended bolt range upgrade, reload speed upgrade, and then there's those two which I already have. Oh, hang on a minute.
Let's see.
Oh, and then, okay, for the pistol, we have reload speed, accuracy, and then magazine size, which will
News isn't good, they say.
can be
They
upgraded.
should do like me. Never read it.
Then there's refined lens optics. So looks like there is a second magnification for that, which is neato. Bone charm slots, which I think I remember going for these ones a lot, like the bone charm stuff. And then the spring razor storage, which can be good. Bolt capacity, and then bullet storage. There is the sword crossing, gives you an advantage in locked sword conflicts. But to be honest, if I'm in combat, we've already failed, because this is now an undetected run officially. So at this point, upgrades like that doesn't mean a whole lot. And then there's a grenade, which then eventually there's some sort of upgrade down the road. And then for the mine, there's a stun mine. Then there's a mine charge into another layer. Then there's the spring razor. So the spring razor is just, it releases shrapnel. Think of it like a claymore, but it's more about the shrapnel rather than the explosion. And then there's the reach, so its radius is bigger. So it can be very convenient. So all super cool. And then as far as what he has, there is some crossbow bolts. There is some, obviously all the ammos. There is stun mine, grenade. And then for this one, he has the Adamir solution. Revitalizes the spirit made with exotic ingredients. Oh, that's maybe that replenishes like my mana. There's the health elixir. Location of sunken supplies. A pair of sailors passed along the location of a boat that sunk in the bay containing supplies. Ooh. And then, of course, the rune. So here's the thing. I know for sure that you can rob these places and take all of these. So, we're not going to buy anything from him because I'm going to try and... I'm probably just going to rob him, to be honest. And there's always a way to do it because, like, every single location has, like, a special... objective towards robbing the black market. Like every single location has a special one. He gets mad if you do something stupid, if memory serves, he gets mad and closes the door and locks it, I think. Or maybe like after you rob one, then they all know that you're like not to be trusted or something. I don't remember, but there is always a way to unlock it. Like just because there's of course a special action to rob them in every level, and obviously
weapons and ammunition.
Obviously that is the most lucrative way would be just robbing that guy, right? So obviously that's the way we're gonna go. So we're just gonna, I'm assuming it's out this way and like through the back or something, because this first one I imagine probably won't be incredibly complicated. Just because it's the first one.
Something that might interest you.
Mindy Blanchard, you're a special action.
My name's Mindy Blanchard, and you look like someone who goes into places where you don't belong. Want to help me with something? You scratch my ass, I'll scratch yours.
No thanks.
I need to get to Adamir Institute. Can you help me with that?
Yeah, I know how to do that. You go get a body for me, and I'll help you with your problem. Don't worry, he's already dead.
A body? That's odd. From where?
The overseers are holding him at their outpost. They think he was a kind of a witch. I want the body for reasons of my own. Sneak in and take it, then meet me in the old basement below the dentist office near there.
I'll think about it.
Optional, enter the Overseer's Outpost. So that's one of our routes, is we can get help from Mindy. Now, it is locked, so I don't imagine it's going to work. But I think this is to the back of the... yeah. Sorry, wrong one. Mindy's just watching me go in and out and in and out. Black Market Shop Key. Sometimes the secret is you can get in from above, but not always. I'm just trying to see if one of these windows looks open. That window's open. I wonder if I could get on a ledge and then, like, snatch the key from something over there. I wonder if Mindy's gonna freak out if I do this. Okay, make sure we're on... Oh, I forgot that there's a special... that you can, like, specially, equip things. I forgot about that. I think something like this is better. I think the bolts on that one would be smarter. Because the gun's going to be loud, so I'm like never going to opt to use it because it's not going to be quiet. I think something like that would be better. Because I feel like I'm always going to think of up as the heart for some reason. Right, sorry. Don't freak out, Mindy. Yeah, I don't have the upgrade for the reach, so I can't. Having trouble reaching up there, you know what I mean? If I had the upgrade, I could just make that. Ow. Don't worry about that. So if you'll notice on the left there, you notice how my bar went down, but it actually went back up. So the thing is about the mana bar is if you wait, your mana bar for what you used will refill. So as long as you're not spamming it, like in a high stress like combat situation, spamming something might be needed, and so that's why like the solution would be useful to refill it. But like so long as you're not spamming it, it will naturally refill on its own back to where it was. And so it's like if you're being slow about it, and if you're not in a high stress combat situation, then you can get away with not using the solution. So that's obviously convenient. But I'm kind of wondering if I could like. Oh, I sort of can, but like it's really precarious. That window's open. Aha. So the other thing I meant to point out. So if you'll notice that when I was looking at that ledge, when I was looking at that ledge, there was like a little up arrow. It looked like it was like flashing upwards. So that means you're gonna grab the ledge and climb up. In case you're curious. Whereas the other way would be if I grappled like to the wall and then drop down on the ledge. That also works. Sometimes it works out better, but. All right, nice and quiet here. Oh yeah, really quick. We should save it. Alarm clock.
Why do so many have so little? It was never meant to be this way.
Well, that does happen. Obviously, we don't need the apple. We're full health. I think I'm in some, I don't know, like some sort of ritzy apartment or what. We're going to look for a key, because I'm assuming I would be allowed to be up here because there's a key to the black market somewhere. Or maybe there's valuable loot and there's not that. I don't know. Still, it feels like it makes sense that they would have a key over here. Metal crate. Oh. Wow. Lucrative. Huh. Oh, I was wondering if I could loot that, that thing, but does not look like it. Okay, I didn't think so, but I wanted to be sure. Okay. So there is a ledge out there to drop onto. Maybe that would lead to like you know, another window that I could climb into the shop or something from up above or something, but I don't know that for sure. But let's finish exploring in the apartment. Plus, there was another big window. There was another big window that was over there, back where I climbed in initially. So, yeah, let's rejoice. Alright, Spring Razor. Attach a Spring Razor to any surface by aiming at the desired location and pressing left trigger. Spring Razors release a cloud of deadly razor wires when enemies come within range. Okay. Just looking around for anything juicy. And like I said, I'll be hyperactively saving it as I get things done. Okay, now, really quick. I didn't see Delilah, or Mindy. I think that was her name. Mindy, like, freak out? No. Okay, I was about to say. I didn't think so. Mm-hmm. Interesting. Nice and quiet like. Obviously, I'm sort of low-key saving the most obvious thing till last. Because I feel like that's going to be what we need. I was sort of hoping I could just peek through without opening the latch, but... Ah, there we go. Interesting. Oh, maybe that was... Oh, I think we're just upstairs. Although it was locked, so it's like, it's not like it was, you know. Interesting, okay. So that was locked, it was latched, so it's like, I feel like, you know, we did have to do that, but I'm not sure we had to even bother sneaking, to be honest. Because I'm not positive that it's not like we weren't allowed to be in here. I mean, you know, maybe we weren't, and maybe he would have flipped the lid anyway, but... Alright. Well... Alright, I think... Okay, I think we're gonna go ahead and backtrack real quick. Because this is the other major window that was open. Abandoned diary. Well, that's probably a way to get to that layer of the floor, but... it's not particularly what I needed. Alright. Well... I don't see a way in from up above. What a curiosity. Oh, okay. There's Mindy, right? Okay. Didn't quite realize at all how it all looped around. Alright, here we go. Blood flies. Yikes. Clearing bloodfly nests. Lento, you're either brave or desperate to accept this job. We need to smoke flash bloodflies with full crews, but the infestations are bad now, and the Duke canceled the funding, so we get rid of the nest by hand. Here's what you need to know to stay alive. If you need to slip past a bloodfly swarm or nest, keep your distance and move slowly, or they'll attack. When the bloodflies are calm, you're fine. If they take flight and start glowing, it's trouble. If you get swarmed, you got to run away or fight. Smash the bloodflies or burn them. Same for the nests. A bloodfly swarm will keep coming back until you destroy the nest. That's really all you need to know. You do fine. Oh yeah, another thing. If you find any blood amber in a nest, just keep it as a bonus, but make sure the Grand Duke doesn't see it, or they'll ask for some urban sanitation tax or whatever. Good luck. Oh lord.
It's infested, all right.
Yep.
Move slowly, stay away from the nests, and try to avoid getting filled with bloodfly venom and eggs.
Oh. Oh, bloodflies are so awful, dude. They're so awful.
I'm tired. How long, my dearest? How long must I endure in this shadow state?
Yikes. Apparently there's a bone charm in here, which actually we should lock that one, considering it's undoubtedly what's going to get done first. So the thing about bloodflies is, like, historically, I'm always tempted to try and clear them out, because, like, I might need to come back through here. So there's probably going to be some health loss here, but... See? There you go. See? They're not that bad. You just... Got him. Anyway. That's nice. I was just seeing if there's any of that special stuff, but I do not think so, my friend. Huh. That went well. I was just saying, is there anything inside? No such luck. Ah, there we go. That's what I was looking for. Let's see. Anything juicy? Got some money. Money, honey. Incendiary boats. Make sure that was... Yeah, okay. I was about to say, is that decorative? Because those flaming bottles are incredibly convenient for dealing with the bloodflies. Obviously, we're, you know, not even really wounded from the bloodflies, but still. Okay.
I see Karmaka falling into darkness, hate, and corruption. If only it were not so.
If only. Are we good? All right. Good. It's like so spooky, dude. They're just so gross. Okay. I just wanted to double check. Like, it shouldn't count because, like, they're bugs. And it doesn't, so we're good, but... Alright, big swarm on the left. It made sense. Ooh, what luck. Okay, any other of those bottles? Oh, it's so good, dude. Alright, so there's one more bottle left, so let's save that one. Ah, okay. Never mind, I need it. I don't think this whole bottle strategy occurred to me before, to be honest. I don't remember doing it this way the first time. Well, that went incredibly well. Yeah, I don't remember doing that whole bottle thing the first time. Alright, bone charms. Bone charms provide minor supernatural benefits. Locate them by listening for the song they emit or use the heart to detect them from further away. By default, you can activate up to 5 bone charms at once in the bone charm section of the journal. But yeah, you can get upgrades for more than that, which undoubtedly we will do because they are obviously very good. Okay, so obviously we have up to 5 slots at the moment, and we only have the one. So drinking from fountain restores health. A very, very good one. You can double check, but yeah, the other one is crafted ones, which we don't have any. Neato. So yeah, now drinking out of fountains restores health, which is obviously super good. Hell yeah. Okay. Bueno. Destroy them all. They are disgusting. Incendiary bolts, that's nice. Whoops. Yeah, that's that one. We're gonna hold off on locking any other ones in, I think. Alright. That went well. Okay. I hear him, but I don't think he's actually down here. Unless he's like in the wall or something. No, I think they're up top actually. Okay, we should save it. It's gone very well so far. Blood flies are normally very bad, but you know, honestly, I think that maybe they're not even that bad. Maybe the bit here is because like I said, the first time I went through this game, like I really enjoyed it, and there's a lot that I liked about it, but like I don't know if I wasn't in, like, I don't know. I guess I just wasn't feeling the stealth thing. And so, like I said, it was a lot of me just, like, YOLOing my way through the levels. Like, and so maybe blood flies are only really bad because when you're running around everywhere like an idiot, they probably suck a little bit. Like, you know what I mean? So, you know. It was probably me. It's a very different experience when you're not being stupid about it. I know that's going to really surprise you for some reason. I mean, you know, probably won't really surprise you. Okay, so the nest right there. I don't see any more bottles. Oh, I forgot. Don't they, like, eat bodies or turn bodies into other schmutz? Take that. It's a pretty solid way of dealing with them, no? You know, I mean, it's you know, it's not free like the bottles, but worked pretty damn good. I can hear him, and it's low-key driving me crazy, but I can't do anything about it. Alright, that bottle's empty. Oh, they're probably outside. I don't know if this is gonna work. Daw. Well, I don't know. It kind of worked. It feels like it's quieter. I was just doing it so it would stop making that noise. That's literally the only reason I did that. Yeah, bullets, but bullets are not going to be something we're using a whole lot of. I mean, maybe even at all, just because, like I said, bullets are not quiet. And the whole bit here is we're trying to be stealthy. So, empty bottles. So yeah, we're trying to be stealthy. That's kind of the point here. So I feel like that guns are probably not going to be used for this playthrough. If you were going to go loud on purpose, like just like, you know, like YOLO your way through the level, I imagine it would be pretty dang super. Woo. Easy. I hear him. Oh, there you are. Come here. That was spooky. Okay, anyway. Well, we got him. There must be something to this piano. It feels really suspicious to me. Alright. I mean, maybe it's just a distraction thing. Like, maybe it's not actually supposed to do anything. That's the narrative we're gonna go with to make me feel better. Okay. Nice and quiet. Ah, I hear more. Probably in that other room behind me. Yeah, they're probably back there. Ooh, flammable. Perfect. There's some wine. There's a tap I could use if my health was low. Ooh, more flammable stuff. Boy. Being very generous. Alright, let's take care of this. But first, let's save it. Where is it? There's actually not a nest back here. Gonna be honest, I fully believe there was one, so that's the reason I was all going in like that. Weird. Feathers. There's a pistol, which does not help, my friend. Alright, well, I could obviously get that open, but... Ho-ho! Look at this! I felt like there must have been more, and there was. So, like, obviously you can go down and out that way, but, like, there's more. Which I felt like had to be true, because... it just seemed too small. Most hated neighbors. You forced me out of our home, and you barricaded Lucino inside, treating him like a diseased animal. Yes, he was stung by blood flies, but he's as healthy as a shark, and when he recovers, he'll make you regret this. I've sent the children to my mother's home, but I'm staying here. Say whatever you want. I'm not leaving him. Barricade me inside as well if you're so scared. You can all go to the void. Yikes. Although I think before we venture up here, maybe we should grab another bottle from downstairs. Alright, hang on. Quick little detour. Because there was a lot of bottles down here, and it feels like it's a waste not to take advantage of them. I need another one. There was a few that said flammable specific in the... Ah, there we go. Found it. Okay, now let's try and do this. I feel like it will be helpful, and obviously it is free. Okay. Let's go ahead and give it a save before we look into this. Okay. I see that there's a one above my head, but I'm more concentrated on wherever the swarm is hanging out. Oh. Mm-hmm. No one panic. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There you are. Come here. Where is he? Where is he? There, I think I got him. Alright, anyway. Did that count? I just like... Ah, there we go. Look at that. Spotted by enemies. 0. We're good. Alright. Spooky as always, and I know we're hurt, but don't worry. There's water and food and... See, look, the food alone was enough. Okay. Boy, that was spooky. That was spooky. I'll take that. And the black market shopkeep. Now we can rob him. To make a fortune. Also, dang, look at all the toys. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Well, that went well. Whew. Alright. A little spooky, but we got through it. And the guy that said, "You brute," like, obviously he didn't see me, but I was just curious if he had anything on him, but I don't even see his body, so maybe he incinerated because I shot the incendiary bolt, you know? So, maybe that was the end of him. Okay. Hell yeah. Obviously, turbo worth it. Obviously. Alright. Okay, so obviously we know how to get out of here now because we can just, you know, head on down there. But we now have the black market shop key, so obviously we have temporarily, but we have bigger fish to fry. We have more important things to do. Okay. So now Mindy is gone, as you can see, but that obviously works out great because she, you know, she gave us what she wanted. Also, I don't have to do it that way. All right, you ready for this?
Please hit that for her. The letters from home that she waits for so desperately.
Sad face. Want to know what he's not going to see coming? This little maneuver. Don't worry about any of the loot. Taking care of our Wanted level comes first. Just gonna go ahead and open the shutter real quick. Alright. Powers. We only have one rune, so nothing too insano in the membrano, you know what I mean? The only thing would be bone charm crafting. Craft your own unique bone charms with some chance of corruption. The crafting does like to really tempt me. Reflexes, block to deflect projectiles. In a combat one, this is obviously amazing, right? But like, you know, like I said, because we're doing this undetected and we're committing to it, there's other things we can do that's more important. All right, there, black market guy. Sorry, you know, sucks to suck, but I'm more important. I am more important. Nice and easy. Upside, we're gonna make a fortune. Alright, bullets are full. Crossbow bolt, sleep darts, spring razor, stun mine, and a grenade. Okay, stun mine. Attach a stun mine to any surface by aiming at the desired location and pressing left trigger. Stun mines deliver an electrical shock that renders the first target to come into range unconscious. So, that one's obviously nice if you're doing a don't kill anybody run. Because of course it is the same principle as the razor wire, but it's non-lethal, so. Sticky grenades, wow. Obviously all the bullets in the world, but that does not help us overly much. Crossbow bolts, just regular ones. Alright, I think that is all of the goodies here. Hell yeah. Alright, well. Thanks, black market guy. Yeah, we'll probably try and rob every single black market we come across, because obviously that was incredibly lucrative. Alright, so, lots to look at. Now, looking at our... Let's go ahead and switch to something else for a second. So, Overseer Outpost is way over there, and then Adamar Station is way over there. Overseer, of course, if we want What's-Her-Face to help us. We could probably grab those while we're on our way to Adamar Station. So maybe let's just start, like, really far left, like maybe that one. And then seeing what it kind of looks like. Okay. So obviously we know how to get past the wall of light now, so it's like we don't have to worry about that. Because also we cleared that blood fly nest, but... Excuse me. Shut up. Yeah, I think actually what this whole bit is about, I actually think this is probably... It's probably on the other side, you know? Know what I mean, Jellybean? That's probably the bit right there. We shouldn't have to worry about anyone being mad at us, because ain't no one in here, and we killed everybody, so... And we killed all the blood flies, so... We should be good just to tromp on through like a herd of rhinos. Well, that worked out real well, huh? I think, yeah, going forward, I think we will do our darndest to try and you know, rob those black market places.
I'm being hunted by half the people in the Empire. Part of me is excited about what happens if they find me.
Same. You see what I mean about, like, Emily's, like, dialogue being kind of dark? I wonder if she says that, if she says it like that, if it's low chaos, you know what I mean? I imagine if you're doing low chaos, like, I can't help but think that, like, she probably wouldn't be so aggressive about things. Like, I'm excited for them to try and hunt me, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like she would probably not be so eager to, like, shed blood. I can't help but think that the dialogue would be different. Anyway. Okay. Not that I'm curious enough to find out, because I'm not. Because I like doing it this way. Okay, so we have a couple that are way over there. We got one right there. We got a couple over there. No. That's the outpost. And that's Adamar Station. Okay, so now that we're on the other side, it's kind of flipped things from how I thought they were. So we should start to the right, I think. There's a rune over there, though. Plus, that window's open. That seems kind of sus, my guy. See, I'm cool. I know the lingo. All right. Could probably scoot on down there, but I am a wee bit concerned because like I can't reach all the way over there. Obviously. Have to be careful too because like, you know, I think this whole area is hostile, so because they're not going to be psyched that I'm here.
I told you what would happen if you reported me. I warned you. Please, you gave me no choice. Please. It's too late for that, Rapallo. Guess what happens next? No! This is how we get rid of snitches. If anyone asks, he just ran through it.
Yeah, that's one of those things that if you're fast, you can use Domino. Like if you went right for Domino instead of anything else, I'm willing to bet if you like went straight to Domino and if you went straight there, you could probably use that effect and then cast it on that guy. So like he throws him into it. Although in hindsight, I could probably stop him. You know what I mean? Because it says stop him. It doesn't say anything else. So maybe I should try loading back. I wonder if I could stop him. Even, I mean, because I could just get the achievement and then reload before I did anything. That might be worth doing. Because I think I saved it. I think I had enough time. So maybe that might be worth doing. Because it did say stop it. It didn't say anything else. So we could probably just like shoot the guy in the head with a crossbow, get the achievement, and then reload so I don't get detected. Even if we get loud about it, like if we had to, it probably would count. We'll try probably crossbow first.
You miserable rat. I told you what would happen if you reported me. I warned you. Please, you gave me no choice. Please. It's too late for that.
Oh, dang it. Okay, so it stops projectiles. Okay, so I have one more idea. That is a pity, but okay, I have one more idea. I think what we can do is we can try like rapidly like teleporting down there and then taking the oil out of the thing because like I think that should count. And like I said, we're not going to keep this, so we can be loud about it if we want to because we're going to reload the sec after we do this. I'm just trying to get the achievement. Because I can't shoot through it, otherwise I would have.
Miserable rat. I told you what would happen if you reported me. I warned you. Please, you gave me no choice.
Ah, dang it.
Come back here.
The wall of light from the time of the rat plague.
That's it.
What the? How the hell did you just step through? Really, what you should do is we should be on the other side of the wall of light, because that would be the way. Because then I could just shoot the dude in the back of the head, like go to the wall of light and then just like just dome him in the back of the head. That would actually be the best way. Okay, I think that is what we should do because we didn't even look at the wall of light the first time. If I was on the other side, I could just do what I planned on doing, which was just shooting the guy. And we haven't aggroed the guy yet, so we should be good to go. So I'll just see you guys once we're over there. Okay, so we are lined up right now. We might have to reload a few times to see what it all exactly plays out like, but. And we're probably gonna do another save once we get closer.
I told you what would happen
Okay.
if you reported me. I warned you. Please, you gave me no choice. Please. It's too late for that, Rapallo.
The wall of light from the time of the rat plague.
All right, hang on. Little too slow. I have an idea on how we can do this, but I need to do it before I accidentally aggro that guy. All right, hang on. I have an idea. I think what we should do is I think we should shoot the second guy, the guy I'm farther away from, shoot him at the last second before we aggro the other one. Like, because, like, we should, once we're within range, like, melee striking distance almost, I think we should shoot the second guy so he doesn't react. Then I think we should, like, jump up and then melee the dude that's doing the pushing. And then see. Because if we could get away with this without getting detected, it is what I would prefer. Because then I could keep the outcome, even if I got the achievement. Which, admittedly, is what I would prefer to happen. So, what we need is, well, we could try regular sleep darts first. Stinging bolt causes an enemy to flee and forget. That just puts him to sleep. Okay. Alright. We are going to give this a shot here. There we go.
I told you what would happen if you reported me. I warned you. Please, you gave me no choice.
The wall of light from the time of the rat plague.
Oh, wrong button. Sorry. All right, hang on. I messed that up. We can do this cleaner. Sorry, I keep forgetting my buttons. We can do this. All right, here we go. Ruthless efficiency.
I told you what would happen if you reported me. I warned you. You gave me no choice.
The wall of light from the time of the rat plague.
What? How the hell did he do that so fast? Oh. So, I saved him, but I think he freaked out and ran into the wall of light anyway. Alright, hang on. I want to see if we can do it to have him survive. We can do this. We can do this. I think maybe if I... Yeah, we can do this. Alright, here we go.
Please, you gave me no choice.
Oh, I missed. Damn it!
Miserable rat. I told you what would happen if you reported me. I warned you. Please, you gave me
The
no
wall of
choice.
light from the time of the rat plague.
Did he... I mean, we totally did it, but, like, am I... Yep. I am detected. Okay, well, obviously I can't keep that outcome.
Miserable rat. I told you what would happen if you reported me. I warned you.
Oh, damn it.
Miserable rat. I told you what would happen if you reported me. I warned you. Please, you gave me no choice. You saw something?
Run away, run away. Okay. All right. I think that was it. I think that was the one. Yes, yes. Spotted by enemy 0, and I saved him. We did it undetected. So, in case you're curious, the solution was the stinging arrow, because what I did is, instead of going in there guns blazing, what I did instead was I shot the pushing guy with the stinging one, which makes them, I believe, let me go ahead and read it for you. Causes an enemy to flee and forget is what it does. So, you know, I figured that if, like, he forgot what he was doing, like, maybe it would, like, switch gears in his head, so he would, like, go do something else instead of, like, trying to, like, figure out who the hell is shooting at them, you know? Because, like, maybe they would figure they had bigger fish to fry if he was, like, you know, oh my god, and he just sort of freaks out and runs away, which it totally worked, because it, like, delayed them enough that the civilian ran off, and the other guy was just confused, and then, according to what it sounded like to me, and then the pushing guy was obviously pissed off and, like, obviously not concerned about me. So, that worked wonderfully, in case you're curious. And yeah, 100% worked, and we saved his life, and we did it. That's awesome. Give that a save. That is a job well done. Anyway, so now we can work our way towards our other objectives and endeavors. So obviously there's stuff in there, and I'm hoping we can get in that window, depending on how well this goes. Okay. Ah, we're good. It's like a very little... Lock from the inside. Banana. And an egg of some kind. There's a light... Oh, light pouch. I was about to say, light pouch. I wonder what that's for. It's like it's money. So, technically, there looks like there's another way. You could, like, instead of going through the whole, like, bug-infested house thing, you could use the, you know, this. You could use the far reach, and you could, like, warp your way up here. You could, like, warp to that balcony, then you could warp to that ledge, and then warp inside here. Because this window is open. And obviously, once you're inside, then you're good to go. So that would be a faster method. If you didn't want to deal with the whole bugs thing, that would be the better way. But, you know, we got other good stuff out of it, so it's fine. I don't think we can reach this house from, like, this ledge, which is what I was hoping for, to be honest. Okay. Let's go ahead and make sure I'm not seen. Yep, spotted by enemies. 0. Alright. That's important. And then, because then we can be, you know, we can, like, trial and error through this whole game if we have to. Wait for it.
Move along. We're conducting a search for heretical artifacts.
Okay. Hang on, I actually feel pretty good about that. Let's double check.
This area is restricted
Good.
on the authority of the Abbey. No one is allowed inside.
Alright, I know there's good stuff in there. This seems specific, you know what I mean? Ah. Well, well. What have we here? Well. Alright, well, obviously there's stuff in there. Ooh, we are on the trail of something. Okay, I feel like this one is probably what this ultimately leads to. So that's the one we're gonna lock in. Yeah, I don't have that level of reach. I could probably reach it from down there anyway, though. Uh-oh. I made them mad, but they couldn't figure it out. Alright, that was spooky. This has bars. Didn't quite see that coming. You probably have to go down there, to be honest. That's probably the bit. Yup. Okay, let's not panic here. Alright, good. Progress. Good. Easy. Hoss. Also, I cut his leg off. We're good? That was subtle. Let's It's fine though. I don't think there's anyone that close to this area. Nope. Good. All those stats. There's only one we really care about. Grenade. That'd be subtle. Lob a grenade into the infested area. That'd be great. Hang on. Yeah, obviously we're like full on everything. Well, many things, not everything. Okay. Now we have to figure out how to get in here. It is possible that the way to get over there is through something else. Unless... Well. I was about to say, unless... Ho-ho! Maybe I feel like maybe now we're onto something. Alright, hang on. Let's give this a save. Let's make sure that was a wise idea. I was doing a lot of screwing around back there, so... Nope, we're good. It seemed random to have them people on rooftops like this in the middle of... kind of in the middle of nowhere like this, but... You never really know. Hey! You like that, you little bugger? Abandoned notebook. Alright, what do we got? What do we got, huh? What do we got? Alright, let's see. Agile recovery. Recover from falls slightly quicker. Cool. I'll take it. Alright. Bottle. Mead. Oh, I think he's... There we go. Hell yeah. Obviously that was like turbo worth it. Alright. Still got 2 things in there though. I'm wondering if there's a door like on the ground floor somewhere. So I could use this to get past, but I'm not positive if this is the way, you know? Yeah, I think it's more likely that there'll be a door on this side of things. And worst case, now I know how to get up here. There's things in there. Okay, so there's an open window over here. Several open windows. Alright, well that might be a good way to get into the building. More concerned about kind of, you know, making sure I'm getting things behind us first. What we're about to do might be a little risky. It feels like it'd be loud, doesn't it? Like, it feels like it would be, like, very, like, loud feeling, but I imagine that's just the action noise, and that's not an indication of how loud it, or how loud or how not loud it is, you know? How stealthy it all is. Maybe going through the canal might be the other way to get in. Well, I mean, we saved it, so... That's a civilian.
I work unloading fish. I'd be out on the boats, but I've got a weak stomach.
Good talk. Ow. Alright, so that wasn't the bit. Alright, this is gonna be a little risky, but... So you do still take fall damage even if you manage to save the fall, like part way down. But it is what it is. If it gets me inside this building, it'll be worth doing. Oh dear. No one panic. All right, let's just secure this floor, okay? All right, so yes, this is the way. All right. All right, let's double check. But if I'm not spotted, I think that'll definitely be worth saving. Not spotted. All right, well, we're good then. Okay, wow, that was not quite what I expected to happen, to be honest, but all's well that ends well. Okay, so there is the area downstairs, but one thing at a time, all right? Oh, it was just like a tumbler, some crossbow bolts. Okay. Typewriter solution. Okay, so the goodies, one of them is on the other side of this wall, and one of them is on the is right there. Well, well. Okay, strong arms. You choke enemies unconscious slightly faster. Well, I mean, I guess I'll take it, but like, I'm not gonna be choking anyone unconscious when I could just run them through. You know what I mean? Whoa.
I've seen cities go bad before. Smelled the rot. So have you. 15 years ago in Dunwall. Did you miss it? That year that made you who you are? Don't deny it. Rats in the cradle, black smoke rising from burning bodies, an entire city crying out. Now it's happening again. Welcome back. Welcome home. People like you and the Crown Killer are a part of places like this.
Oh, hey, I'm happy, man. I'm ecstatic about it. All right. So I have 3 runes on me. It's pretty spicy. Let's see. So I can't get any new powers, but there's a lot of these I could get. So like the throw objects, not super useful. Cause like, and then like this one, you can break down wooden doors with your sword and stuff. But like, obviously that's not very silent. Vitality. So this is like increases your total health, but then this one, your health is slightly regenerates, which is obviously super cool. And then blocking projectiles for this run, not useful because I shouldn't be seen, so that shouldn't matter. This one, jump height and distance could be good. Sprint faster, I mean, is a little convenient. Less fall damage is nice. But again, most of the time I'm not going to be sprinting, or like, I mean, like the jump height and distance is that part's useful, but like it's upgrades, not so much. Like the less fall damage could be good, because obviously I just took fall damage recently. But the rapid sprint, not super useful because that's not very quiet. So Shadow Kill, we can get the upgrade, which is turn all enemies to ash as they die. But again, like, technically this one, so it's unaware enemies, and I should be killing all of my enemies unaware because this is an undetected run. So, you know. Now this one, transform enemies kill, well, that's killed in combat, so that upgrade's not super useful either. Now we could go in on the Bone Charm crafting. So Bloodthirst, build up adrenaline in combat. Yeah, see, but again, in combat, so that's not very useful. Now we could grab Dark Vision, because that would be convenient. Very convenient. So the upgrades for this one, which pull objects towards you and catch them in midair, including corpses and unconscious bodies. That could be good. That could be good, but corpses, that if they're an enemy I kill, they're going to turn to ash. So I'm kind of wondering if we should go in on like Bone Charm crafting, or if we should save it for something else, like something higher up on the tree, or Dark Vision. So crafting. Craft your own unique blood charms with some chance of corruption. So witch crafting, lower chance of corruption by for bone charms with 3 or 4 traits. Use the same trait up to 4 times across your crafted bone charms. So how much is Dark Vision? Okay, so Dark Vision is 2. I have 3. I could grab this and then level 1 of crafting. Greater Dark Vision, see objects and security systems through walls or premonition, visualize enemy routes and their current destination. Could be convenient. Okay, I think let's go ahead and grab Dark Vision. I think that would be super neato. And then I think let's go ahead and grab Bone Charm crafting level 1. And I think that's a pretty solid plan. Also, heyo, money. All right. Try and... Alright, anyway. got distracted blowing out all the candles. Okay, really quick. Let's go ahead and back up just a second here. Alright, now let's go ahead and get that save. Because obviously that was super useful. Now, we do have dark vision. I'm kind of thinking that maybe putting that instead of this, because obviously that would be super useful. So the vision, as you can see, it still counts towards the same rules as the, you know, stuff regenerating. It is the same deal. Alright, so the nearest other things, I think it's on the other side. Everything is now over there, I think, at this point. Okay, we're just gonna double check that there's nothing other amazing in here. Oh, letter from Mindy. Nice tattoo you have on your back, Mario. Where did you find the original drawing? Want to chat about it? Come to the Crone's Hand in the Dust District and ask for Mindy. You won't regret your time. Interesting. I think we should continue checking the other floors and stuff, because there's probably loot. But we got the incredibly valuable loot already, so... I'm pretty sure I killed everybody on this floor, so we should be good. Alright, let's just go ahead and give it a quick little save-a-roo. But while we're here... There, now I can get out much easier. Once I'm ready. Because obviously that will be way easier to get out than any other option. So that was closed, so we can just... The only other option is the front door. Yeah, so that was the civilian in front. I don't know why the locked on the inside is still on the screen, but whatever. And then that's just to get to this, the rest of this. Okay. So we're good. There's nothing else juicy going on out in here, so. Good. That was super worth it, obviously. Okay, well. Obviously, we're full on the crossbow bolts, right? Yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and give it a quick little save. Okay. So obviously we have the thing in there, and then of course there's the mission from Mindy. Looks like there's a rune in the bottom of the canal. Yeah, there's one way up there, and then there's a couple things that are obviously, but they're in the middle of all those guys and the drama they're have going on. So, let's see. Now, oops, wrong one. What was that other side thing? Yeah, get help from Mindy. So, do a side job from Mindy, and she'll help you get into the Adamar station. And then enter the Overseer's outpost. So I have to get the body, and I'm kind of leaning towards helping Mindy. So let's see. Whoop. Black market, yeah, shop key and all that crap. Okay. So yeah, so there's the outpost, and then there's the station, and but because it says that she'll help us get into the station, I'm just curious. Like, do you think I should go for the body first? But like, if I'm toting a body around, looting the rest of this is not going to be as easy. But obviously, there's at least 2 things inside the outpost, and then looks like there's 2 more on the middle of all that nonsense. There's something in the bottom of the canal, and there's a bone charm over by the station itself. So I guess we'll go for the body. I suppose. I'm tempted to go for the rune and to worry about everything else, even if it is more walking, and even if it's not as efficient. I'm a little tempted to do it because it would make things easier than toting around a body. But depending on where we have to take the body, because I don't think we were meeting Mindy back over there. I think once we have the body, she said we're meeting her somewhere else. And depending on where we're meeting her, maybe having the body with me won't be that bad. Because if it's something over here, then that's probably fine. I hope it is something over here, but I don't know that. Alright, well, maybe for now we'll look into getting inside that main building, huh? Just gotta give my little schmutz a second here. Okay. So, we have several options, but lots of open windows over here, so.
Sometimes I wonder if it wouldn't be better to craft the music boxes at each encore here in the city. The heretic! Instead, they're made in a few locations, kept from us, and shipped out. It seems dangerous. Far worse to have the knowledge of construction materials scattered across the island. The metals used to make the devices are unusually rare. The techniques applied by anyone but the most faithful, resolute overseers.
Avoid the stranger, for their time to sink roots into the bedrock of the community has passed. Those who wander are untethered by family and neighbors for reasons tested and true. It is awful.
Assemble them in secret and dispatch them across the Empire where they're needed to fight against the supernatural.
No one panic. Boy, that middle area is crawling with people. Nice and quiet. Just gonna take all these goodies. Fire hardening treatment. That sounds fancy. Huh. Alright, well that's awkward. That's not what I expected to happen at all. I don't know, I just like shot him and he's just tink. I was like, is he wearing a helmet? He must be wearing a helmet that prevents such shenaniganry. Alright. My bad.
Am I being presumptuous? Hoping to cross paths with that monstrous assassin.
Alright, hang on. For some reason he didn't die instantly. Can't quite explain that. Let's try that again, I suppose. Weird. Alright, maybe let's try a different strategy. Oh, there we go. Okay. Well, it gave it to me that time. I don't know why that was so weird. Alright, now, we can go ahead and grab these.
At last again today, this is truly the chosen path.
Okay. Okay, now let's go ahead and see this. Okay.
Shall not abide the footfall of a blasphemous wanderer.
Alright, so he's in the same spot, it looks like. And don't shoot him in the head, because they don't like it, and it does not kill them. And I know there's another one, because someone else freaked out when I shot him in the head last time, so. Easy. Alright, let's make sure that little dash across the room maneuver didn't get me caught. Nope. I need a code. Alright, what's in here, pray tell? A hallway. Alright. Right. Easy.
They will rise up among you like a virulent swarm, devouring everything wherever they go, even filth.
Hmm. Nice and quiet. Alright, just want to make sure his back was to me before I ventured around this corner. Take that, idiot. Ah, yes.
A clever way to control the common folk.
Yeah, the fools. Please, I almost have it. That coin is almost mine. Thank you. Just gonna open all of those. Obviously recover my health. All the candles out, please. Everything out. Nice. All right. Let's see. So above me, there's a corrupt bone charm, and obviously in the safe, there's another one. But remember the 7 scriptures, especially wandering gaze, lying tongue, roving feet. That seems specific. All right, hang on a minute. All right. Okay. Wandering gaze, lying tongue, roving feet. 1, 2, and 4. Uh-huh. Alright, hang on. I bet you that's the combination for the safe. 1, 2, and 4. 1. There we go. 1. 2. And 4. Yay! Alright, I have 1 rune right now, so... Hell yeah. Alrighty. So, next thing in here is upstairs. So let's go ahead and we'll of course do our usual double check. Beautiful. Alright. And then there's of course the 2 things downstairs, but they're on that body that the guy is ranting about, so don't know how difficult that's gonna be. Well, there's no immediate threats.
This heretic's body is important. Even though I don't fully understand the situation, we'll wait for the Vice Overseer.
When should Burn arrive?
He's engaged currently. He'll send someone else, maybe Overseer Kundala. Until then, we stay where we are.
Will the heretic's corpse attract blood flies, brother?
No, I've dusted it already. Should be fine here for now. But Mark, shows up here and do what I want. Now I know it comes after.
Yeah, agree. Yeah, I don't think the range is very good on my little... Nothing? Not good.
echoes of lies come back as the voice of the outsider.
Okay. Don't shoot him. That mask protects them from headshots. Shh. Quiet, boy. Okay. Now let's just double check. Beautiful. Alright, we're just double checking for any super spicy loot. Okay. Just double checking. Alright, we'll just briefly stand up to make sure there's nothing on the ledge above, but... Alright, his back is to me, so the time is nigh. Thanks, bro. Okay. Stun mine, neato. All windows open.
That's Mindy Blanchard.
Indeed, looks like she's wanted. Which is fine. A lot of people are wanted, including me. Boy. Alright, well, before I grab that, let's go ahead and deal with this bone charm. Oh, okay, it's in the room with him, okay. Well, then what is upstairs, pray tell? Alright, well, let's do this. Beautiful. Alright. Let's go find out. Oh. Maybe just a shortcut to the roof? For some unknown reason? Yeah, I know where it is. Relax. I'm just wondering what's on the roof and why it's important. Oh.
Presumptuous, hoping to cross paths with that monstrous assassin.
Ah, he's way over yonder. Easy.
Thought I was weak. I must be ever vigilant.
Oh, dang it all. Alright. So there's a couple of guys on the roof. Got it. I feel like having the roof clear, like kind of knowing this entire building up like second floor and above is clear would just be really nice. Okay.
They will rise up among you like a virulent swarm, devouring everything wherever.
Dang. It hit the, even though obviously I'm obviously not aimed at the doorway, it counts that I'm in the doorway, so it didn't work. Alright. I feel like this sleep dart thing might be the answer, because if I could put one of them to sleep, and if he doesn't instantly see me, then maybe he passes out, maybe it's quiet enough, then I could just knife the other guy and then walk over and knife the sleeping one. Something like that could work. But I obviously need the dart to not hit the doorway, even though obviously that's not where I was aiming. Hopefully it doesn't just hit the doorway this time.
Huh? Am I being presumptuous, hoping to cross paths with that monstrous assassin?
Now you're dead. And now you're dead too. Alright, look at that. One clear rooftop. Well, that worked well. Yeah, they're like pistol stuff. Alright. There you go. And there's another rooftop. I'm kind of wondering if that's
Carriage
where...
rides are electrified.
Kind of wondering if that's where it'll have us go, you know? Alright. Well, now that the rooftop is clear, I feel like that's only going to help with, you know, me carrying a body around. So, I feel like that's a good move, kind of no matter what's going on. Okay. Well, that's nice. So now it's all clear. Let's just do a little double check, but that should certainly be... Yeah. Beautiful. Alright, now we just kind of rapidly work our way down here. And then we'll get into the interrogation room, and we'll... Breaking the glass is obviously not a quiet way of doing that. Yikes. Sleep dart's nice. Obviously, I just used one. Bone charm. Now it's a corrupt one, so your bolt inflicts more damage, but bolts always break on impact. I mean, like, if you shoot one guy and I, like... The thing is, I'm not positive if I've been picking up bolts anyway. You know what I mean? Like, because of their body turning to ash when I kill them, because their body always turning to ash when I kill them, like, looting the bolt is now I have to, like, look for a specific bolt on the floor rather than just clicking on a body. So it's kind of harder to see, so I'm not positive if I've been noticing it anyway. But I don't like the idea of not being able to. Like, so, like, maybe we'll just kind of keep our eyes peeled for, you know. We'll just keep our eyes peeled. Meet me in our usual place tomorrow night. Be sure to bring the drawings we talked about. Anyway, but yeah, maybe we'll just keep our eyes peeled and see if I have been picking up bolts, that kind of thing. Just in principle, I want all the options.
That's it. The body Mindy sent me after.
Alright, there's Mindy. I feel like the best thing is going to be to go to the roof. To the roof, to the roof, to the roof, roof. Because now it's clear, so it's going to be easier to disappear. Spitting bars, though. So yeah, now we'll get to the roof. But obviously, before we fully go to the station, I'm hoping that we can still finish in the area and grab all of any other goodies, you know what I mean? Still kind of hoping that can be a thing. Okay, so she's down there, so here's hoping. Because, yeah, I'm hoping we'll, like, it's not going to, like, auto-finish anything, because I would like to finish gathering all of the charms and stuff. Okay, make sure we're still good. I feel like having the crossbow makes me feel better. Making sure there's no valuable loot here. Alright, so she's down there. I think this door is, yeah, not a real door. I'm not positive. That's not right. Which was a good thought, but... yeah. Okay. Not that way. I don't think leaping over the edge into the water is a very good plan. I feel like I'll never get the body back after that. So I think Mindy probably wanted us to recover the body because it was a friend of hers. And she probably, like, wants to bury him or something. Oh. Spooky. Alright, so it does look like she's down in the bottom of this place, so... oh, it's the sound of the trolley. I'm like, what the frick was that? Is there something in here with me? Okay, we're just gonna give it a save here. And then it's probably the same thing, but an autosave as well. Was this like a loot thing? No. There was loot like that in Dishonored 1 that looked like that. Like those cans of things, I think. So it's like, I always look at that and think, loot! Even though they're not really loot. Also, I think I hear blood flies. And by, I don't think it anymore, I'm definitely 100%, no doubt in my mind, hear blood flies. Not good. Hang on. Hang on, I gotta deal with this. Whew. Okay, how we doing? Alright, we're good. I didn't get none of that counted against me. Yeah, just I don't need that. Yikes. Not totally sure I want to know what's happening there. Yeah, I know there's stuff in here. Okay. Sorry, I kind of threw his body in a moment of like, hang on, I need use of my arms. Oh, hang on a minute, I forgot. That goes up there, and then I need you to go there. Okay. To be honest, it's not what I thought would be here. I assumed there'd be like a stairwell over here somewhere. You know what I mean? And that would be the whole bit, but not so. All right. Well, looks like we have to get a little more inventive. Ah, probably still the way though. Please let me fall. Thank you. It's very generous about how much it counts as a ledge. It's very generous about what it thinks you counts as a falling or not. Okay, let's go ahead and make sure we're not discovered, and then I think giving it another save might be a good plan. Yeah. Okay. All right, how we doing? We're getting there. Easy. I don't imagine anyone would be happy seeing me carrying a body around.
Come on. Hurry up.
Hey.
Hey, you got it. Put it down in the hole.
Whew.
Good job. Take this.
I won't ask you why you needed that. So how do I get to Adamire?
I just sent one of my boys to turn off the power to the carriage rails. When the juice is off, you can walk along the rails and get where you need to go. On the other side, there's a station that will take you to Adamire.
Better than nothing. Thanks for your help.
Hell yeah. Alright, Mindy disabled the electrified tracks leading to Adamire Station. They're safe to walk along now. So obviously that's freaking awesome. But obviously we have unfinished business. Oh, also. Sorry, I think I missed. Sorry there, Heart. I think I missed.
This is Apollo's second in command, Mindy Blanchard. Early in life, she was someone else.
Most of them are.
She felt like she'd been born into the wrong life. So, she set about making it right. Mindy Blanchard, second in command of the She once broke the coffin baker's arm for smiling at her.
Mm-hmm.
It's not too late for you, my love, if you do not resist the urge for vengeance.
There is no resisting the urge for vengeance. Mother. There is no resisting it. Vengeance is all there is. Also, we are really near this rune. Other than that, though, there is a couple more that are over there, but I think they're near the actual stations, so... Alright, let's go ahead and unlock this for a second. Okay, so that's over there. So as far as our actual mission goes, Outermar Station's over there. Okay. So obviously, those two actually, the off in the distance, that's most important, but this one should come first. Is this neutral territory? I don't think so. Ew. There's loot. There. Coming back to full health. That's nice. Okay. I think we need to... I kind of need to get off the street, to be honest. Alright. Even having a little bit of altitude makes me feel at least a little better. Alright, now let's make sure we're not discovered. Okay. Lovely. Also, we should give that a save. Alright. Ah, okay. So at a guess... I would assume it's down there. Well, nothing to it but to do it, my friend. Okay, I think I'm having a flashback. Ha ha! Gotcha! Alright, there we go. Beautiful. Okay, so we can grab an upgrade for this one, which is crafting bone charms with 3 or 4 traits. The chance of corruption is reduced. We also... Right, we have this one, which is all enemies turn to ash. We could upgrade this one so that visualize enemy routes in their current destination. Not bad. Or we could save it. Kind of thinking about maybe saving it. The only question is, like, what do I want to do? A stealthier form for a short time could be good. You know, like that could be like super convenient. Also, I'm really tempted to get Domino because like it does sound like kind of an interesting thing to do. So maybe we'll save it for now. Okie dokie. Finally, man, that one took a while. All right, so the other ones are right. It's those two that are on that body. So I suppose that one, those ones are our next target. Okay, so we're finally back. After we worked our way back over here. So those things I need are right there. Obviously the problem is there's A lot going on right here. I think there's 3 civilians or 4 civilians and at least 2 overseers. So obviously that's a problem. So maybe let's start by trying to get down to ground level near them and seeing if maybe I could try stealthily grabbing what I need. That looks like a civilian. Yeah, I think those are civilians. What's up?
What's he going on about?
Beats me. Half the shit they say makes no sense.
Is that the 9 strictures?
Dumbass. It's only 7.
9-7. What's it?
Yeah, what is the difference anyway? Okay, I wanted to see though. Let's see here. Whoop. Maps. Let's see. Sunken supplies. Sunken supplies. Let's see. Overseer offices. One is on the dockyard. Wall of light. Okay, so I'm right. I'm on that little edge right over there, so. I mean, yeah, it highlights that, but... Ah, okay, okay, so... At the dockyard. Okay, so while we're over here, we will go and grab this sunken supply stuff. Because, yeah, it's in the very, very bottom. Let's see, yeah, so there's the wall. Okay, yeah, so we'll just make sure we do this before we leave the area.
It's all dog shit about the void and the outsider and living a humble life. Nothing I give a rat's ass about.
I mean, hey, you heard the lady. Alright, I kind of feel like this might be a better approach, so I feel like I feel pretty good about saving it here.
To the 7 scriptures, and you will know. Stay to the flesh that is familiar, that of the fowl and sheep, the ox and fish from the cold ocean. Those who taste the flesh of the rat risk drifting through the void for all eternity.
Problem is, I kind of need to drive him from the area. I mean, you know, we could just experiment. You know, we are currently...
Lay out a meal that would cause you no shame should your neighbor come to sup with you.
Hang on, I missed that second shot somehow. It's because it was locked on, and then the second I clicked, it unlocked on. It's like, okay. Useful. Although making them, of course, run away is obviously super convenient. You know, that works really well.
Neighbor come to sup with you.
Well, there you go.
This can't be.
Shut up, lady. There we go. Safety. Alright, now let's double check and make sure that didn't count against me. Hey, look at that. There you go. Give that a save. Hell yeah. Okay, so we got like several new things there. Let's see. So, bone charms. That's one of the new ones. Alright, so the new one is Hot Cocktail. Exploding bottles inflicts damage over a wider area. Oh, that's neato. Obviously, we've been using that a lot for the blood flies. And then the only other one I had was the bolt one. Cool. Alright, and then obviously we did get a third rune, and I'm kind of thinking Domino at this particular moment. And I'm thinking that might be what we save for. And there also could be this one. We could craft it. Sacrifice bone charms to discover new traits. That actually could be good because there's this one, which is the bolt one. Not a big fan of it, so get rid of that. Craft bone charms with 2 traits. Required. Craft a bone charm. Sacrifice runes was 4 traits. 0 chance of bone charm corruption. Traits. Oh, traits available. Maybe that's why. It's because I don't have. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, to sacrifice bone charms to discover new traits and gain raw whalebone. Yep, that's the bit. Okay. All right, I got you. Anyway, well that went well. Okie dokie. Well now I'm thinking the next thing we need to do is figure out where that sunken treasure is. Okay, so I'm currently perched on that little rooftop, so I think if you just kind of follow the water's edge. I mean, I think that initial dock area where we kind of started this adventure, I think that's it. And I feel like I know where that is, so I'll probably just see you guys over there. Okay, so I think we're in the right area. I think it should be somewhere down here, I think. Well, the good news is I found it. The bad news is there's a large amount of like piranha-looking things that are upset about it. Alright, well. I expected them to like chase me or something, but they just really didn't. Hang on. Out of the water. Even I can hold my breath longer than that. Trying to think of if it was worth it. So far the answer is not really. Yeah, well, alright. Alright, well, I mean, we got it. It was a couple of little things, but nothing incredible. Okay, so we're back on the correct side of town here, but I just want to double check to make sure our... Beautiful. Alright, now we must work our way over.
More Grand Guard soldiers. Lapdogs for the Duke.
Just like that, kids. Alright. Alright, so there's only one over there. Actually, now that we're on this side, we should give it another save. Okay. Chloroform bottle. Spooky. Whoops. Not very subtle, but it's fine. Wash bottle, some taps. Okay. Well, question is, should we try to go in through like this way? I feel like this one is the one we're more familiar with, so. Maybe this is the better play. Because obviously this is the route that I know. Un momento.
That's it. The electricity's off.
So true. Okie dokie. Oops. I have made a mistake. No one panic. Alright, we're good. Saved it. Alright. Problem is, you think that guy is an enemy? I can't tell. Alright, well maybe let's give it a save here and then we can just go. And then we can just go without worrying about it. No, does not look to be an enemy.
Still see at their store that they wouldn't let us take the carriage. Adameyer's closed to the public.
We'll have to try again. We have to see Dr. Hypatia.
They don't let anyone see her anymore. Not even people who need urgent treatment.
If we tell them that we represent Lucia Pasqua and the Miners Family Committee, they can't refuse us. Hundreds of miners are counting on us.
Oh.
Hundreds of children coughing dust and fading a little more each day. In the past, the good doctor always cared for them.
She did, and I worry that it got her in trouble.
If we lose Hypatia's support, then there's no one left on our side.
Interesting. Okay.
Adamire Station. This should take me out to the Institute.
Indeed it should. Alright, well, I think this is a good spot, so let's go ahead and do this before we venture further. Let's see. Aha! The last melon. The little rats scampering along. Alright, maybe let's give this a save before we venture too far into this building. Ground floor first, obviously. Oh, look at that. Working so late these days, I might as well sleep at Addermeyer. I know it's not good for my health and a doctor should know better. You're totally right. I have the feeling I'm about to discover something important, something that will improve my Addermeyer solution. These kinds water my plants. You'll do a better job than me anyway. I always forget them. Help yourself to any elixir in my reserve. Hope Caroline gets better soon. Hark. I found the key to her apartment. Try to unlock me. Inquisitive intellects, tinkerers, and aspiring criminals alike. If you can open this Winslow safe, the precious silver inside is yours to take home. Well, well.
Welcome to Winslow Safes. Feel free to have
The powerful go to spoils.
Thanks, man. 463. I like how I was like right in his face and he didn't care at all. Four. Six. Yay. Look at that. Just like that. Alright, enemy grenades take slightly longer to explode. I mean, I guess we could equip it, but it's not really useful because I should never be that close to actual combat.
This is the finest safe shop in all the Isles. You're in the right place.
Yeah, man. Alright. Well, question is, where do you think Dr. Hypatia's apartment is? That's the real question. Don't mind me, man. I'm just creeping along here. Okay. Let's go ahead and well, I mean, maybe that's the answer. Maybe it's up. Maybe it's upstairs. I think it was an achievement to open that safe without knowing the combination. I probably just should have Googled the combination and then opened it that way to make sure I got the achievement. But that's all right. It's all right. Just double checking for anything juicy. Also, let's make sure we're not compromised. Nope. Good. I imagine the good doctor's apartment is over here somewhere. I think this is a dead end. Yeah. Okay. Working our way upstairs. Alright. Keep her going. Wow, the doctor's freaking spoiled, dude. She has like this super ritzy apartment. Haha.
This must be the alchemist's apartment. Alexandria Hypatia.
Fancy. Some random bottles. I mean, it makes sense. She is this fancy, like, alchemist lady. Also, fancy painting. Alright, well, I could get that. I will have to break the glass to do it. So let's make sure there's no one in here before I do that.
What's going on at Addermeyer? What's the Duke's interest, and how is it connected to Delilah?
Agreed.
Who's
Bloodfly
killed more in
statue.
combat than Madame Bloodfly? You or me?
Yeah, that's hard to say. That was definitely, I feel like, one of the things that would be different if you were not doing high chaos. Hang on, I briefly saw... Ah. Weird. What was that? Oh. Cute. I saw that too. Oh, globe way behind. I was like, what was that? Some bolts, but I don't need any. I cannot carry anymore. Rando notes. Some fancy elixir. Yeah, we're all full on the solution. Alright, let's make sure there's no one over here. Alright. Can confirm. I feel like there's probably no one here. Which means I don't feel bad about breaking and entering. Okay. Alright, let's just double check. Nothing happened. Alright, beautiful. Worth. Alright, let's see what's upstairs, huh? Oh. Cute. This is just like what? Like another way around? Looks like it. Alright. It's interesting. Maybe a back door to the apartment if you so chose. Oh, well, it's the only other way that up there that looks closed. Alright. That's interesting. Okay. Anyway, now let's go ahead and give this a save. Do one last check for goodies, but I think that's it. Alright, well, we are now officially headed to the trolley. Wait for it. Oh dear. Frick. Alright, hang on. Okay, so he is sort of only visible once you're like on that middle. No, he's visible.
This should take me out to the Institute.
Indeed it should. One panic. I got the first one. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I sort of hit him, but I think there's actually another person on that thing. So I think there's at least 3 people on the roof. So getting the one that's way over in the middle and nowhere on her own, I think that is a fine move. Putting her to sleep just like I did. But I think and then I think like me creeping over to that side of the roof once we're there, I think is going to be the move. So because then I can work on taking out the other guys, but I think that will be the play. I think that'll be the play. So we'll see. But the beginning part of that went pretty well. Okay, so I guess we'll go sleep dart. I'm gonna wait till she walks away a little bit.
Adamar Station. This should take me out to the Institute.
Just like that. Okay. Let's go ahead and make sure we're not seen just from that. We're not. Which means from there, I feel pretty good about doing this. Okay, I think this is another pretty good spot for a save. Now that we're actually on the roof, I feel better. All right, now we can figure out what's going on with people over here. Where are they anyway? All right, there's one on the right. Yeah, right there. Really? It gave that to me and... And there was no, like, lots of running and yelling and screaming? Also, it broke the window and he didn't... And he didn't freak out. Did that count? That probably counted, right? It did not. Okay. I panic shotted the second one. Huh, weird. It shrunk into the ether, I don't know. Now, did his body fall down there? The glass broke, but... Well, I mean, if he was undetected, so... If it went according to what should have happened, he should have disappeared, so... That might be the end of that conversation. Alright, well... Think there's any reason for me to poke inside, you think? I mean, it's kind of like big down there, so that does make me wonder, you know, if I should give a damn. Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. Let's see. Okay, so we explored the apartment. We did some part of that. There's then the nest keeper, but I'm not positive if we did that or not. We did a body. Alright, well, I mean, we got all the bone charms and stuff, so maybe there's, like, loot in there. But, you know, I feel pretty good about what we did, I think. Alright, let's just make sure one of these last buildings isn't like real explore me kind of buildings, but it doesn't look like it. Nice and easy. Just popped him in the head. Alright, I think we're ready. Heyo, ghost never detected. Alarms rung 0, bodies detected 0, detections 0. I got 15 hostiles killed, and I killed 1 civilian, apparently. Not positive when that would have happened, but high chaos, which is exactly how I like it. So you can see on the right side, you can see that there is that little, square that says non-lethal, lethal, stealth, and assault. Assault is obviously you just like running around like a crazy man, and that is a way to play. Like that is if you don't want to do this as a stealth game, you don't have to. So it's like the game is built for that because there's lots of perks that are very conducive towards like action. You know what I mean? So if you didn't want to kill if you didn't want to do it like stealthily, you don't have to. But obviously you certainly can. So, it's just, and it is a very fun way to play. But if you're not in the mood, you can still totally enjoy this game. Because I had a lot of fun the first time just by like running around. Now, for me, there was a source of annoyance because I wanted to stealth, but but I didn't have the patience like at the same time. And so it's like I wasn't succeeding, and so then for me it was annoying because I wanted to stealth but wasn't able to. Whereas this time I want to stealth and I am. But if I had been like, I want to just do an assault run this time, you absolutely could do that. So anyway. Alright. We got all the runes and all the outsider shrines and all the bone charms. Obviously there's other paintings and there's another blueprint somewhere. And then of course more money, but I got the stuff that I was able to get, which of course is the shrines, the bone charms, and the runes, which is what I super duper care about. But the special actions, look at that, we got all of them. Isn't it? We got all of them. Isn't that cool? We got the black market heist, so we obtained the black market shop key from the bloodfly-infested apartment. A fresh grave, snatched a body from Mindy Blanchard. Hypatia's apartment, explored Dr. Alexandra's Hypatia's apartment in the city. Tried to unlock me, won the safe shop contest. The nest keeper, put down the nest keeper in the bloodfly-infested apartment. Look at that. We did all of it. Isn't that neato? So it occurs to me the nest keeper was probably that guy that was like, whatever he said, like, you brute, or something, when I shot him with the flaming crossbow shot. So anyway, obviously that went super, super well. We got all the parts that I really cared about. We never got detected, so we are good to go. And after the edits, this will be a little bit shorter than the recording time, but that'll be a perfect place to stop either way. As soon as we get loaded in here, once she gets all introduced and stuff to the area, then we will give it a save. But the good doctor, eliminate the crown killer who's been murdering your enemies to make you look guilty. Find your old ally, Anton Sokolov, last seen being carried toward Addermeyer. Alexandria Hypatia, who runs the place, should know more. See, she certainly should. But, yeah, man, such great progress. And we're still on track for our ghost run. And we got all of the goodies, which is really what I care about. And there is another blueprint, and I could have looked that up, like the blueprints in any given area, but it's not a big deal. Mostly I'm just trying to get all the runes and stuff, and like the bone charms and things, because I know where those are, and so it's like I'm trying to do that, and I'm using this like the special actions guide just to like give me a list of them, just so I have an idea of what I'm doing, and I'm using those, and I'm trying to hit as many of those as I can, so long as it's not contradictory to our playthrough, obviously. But that's pretty much it. I'm not worried about all the paintings and things like that, because like at some point, like I will, if I cared 100% this game, I'm gonna have to come back in for like a low chaos run and a Corvo run and all that crap anyway. So it's like if I ever actually decide to do that, while I'm there, I could look up like a guides on like paintings and blueprints and all that crap. But we're not worrying about it this time.
Institute of Infectious Disease. Alexandria Hypatia, chief alchemist. Once it was a solarium for pampered aristocrats recuperating from their imagined ills. Now it's a place of alchemical study. The crown killer's taking lives in my name, which is about to end. They say Dr. Hypatia's brilliant, but if she's involved with the murders, she's going to pay.
No, Dark Emily is best Emily. You can't change my mind about it either. Let's freaking go. All right. Bring it on. Well, it's certainly big and intimidating. Really? Already? Oh.
Grand Guard personnel. Anyone caught taking medicinal supplies will be written up and fined.
Will be rounded up and shot. Yeah, so we do need to give it a save, but I am a little curious to see if I can grab this right out the gate. All right, let's try. All right, hang on. Let's try back here maybe, because this is a broken little. Aha. That is what I thought. That's crafty. Crafty. All right, and what is that one, pray tell? All right. So I think this one is the least useful. Movement is slightly faster in stealth mode. Hell yeah, that's actually a good one. Let's go. Oh, look at the difference, dude. It's so much faster. It says slightly faster, but the difference it makes is, like, astronomical. Alright. That was obviously turbo worth doing. Alright, maybe we'll just, hide right here. Beautiful. Well, yeah, that'll be a fabulous place to call it. And, yeah, super great progress. There is obviously mission number 2. And, completely done in stealth, which is great. So we're still on track for our undetected, and which is awesome. And yeah, after edits, this will be shorter than the total recording time by a little bit, but it should be about a normal length episode, more or less. And so that feels pretty good. So yeah, this will be going up today, if you are seeing this, of course, today being Tuesday. Other than that, I don't know about what else is going on the rest of the week. I'm trying to low-key get tomorrow off for work. I don't think it'll actually go through, because I don't think anyone's gonna cover my shift, to be honest. Yep, I'm willing to bet I will not be able to get it off because my coworkers are so incredibly helpful that way. But if I manage to, which is incredibly unlikely, then I will probably use the time to record. And if I don't, which is by far the more likely option, then I will be working, and never mind. But other than that, I'm not positive what else is going out. We will be continuing with this. The other thing I meant to mention is as of the time of recording this, I don't know if I'm committed to the Civ 5 playthrough. Admittedly, I kind of started it out of rage because of Dark Souls 2, and so I don't know if I'm actually committed to the playthrough, so I don't know if there's going to be any more episodes of that going up or not. If no more episodes of that go up, if I do decide that I'm not committed and I really did just start it out of anger and spite or whatever, then I will delete it, and then I will try to actually more carefully decide on what I'm doing next. Or if I am committed, then there'll be more episodes of that going up. It's no big deal. But if there's not, if I decide I'm not committed, and as of the time of recording this, I'm really not sure. I don't know. And so I will be giving it more thought, trying to decide if I'm actually feeling it, or if I really did just start that because it was like a knee-jerk whatever, roll of dice because I was angry about Dark Souls 2 at the time. So, anyway, we'll see if I'm actually committed to that one or not. Anyway, that is going to call for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the content today, and we will talk to you guys later.